Have you noticed that the harder you try to shut down your negative thoughts, the louder and more persistent they become? It's like pushing against a spring. The more you resist, the stronger it pushes back. If you want to calm your mind, you need to start listening instead of ignoring it. I used to have a critical overthinking mind, but once I discovered this simple game, which I call the waiter game, my mind stopped yapping that much. So what exactly is the waiter game and how do you play it? It's actually quite simple. You only need two things, a pen or pencil and a piece of paper. Here are the rules. Imagine you are a waiter or waitress. Every time you have a thought, jot it down as though you are taking an order. If there is a repeat or similar thought, kindly tell your mind, I have taken down this order. Is there anything else? The goal here is to be neutral and write down all your thoughts until your mind has nothing more to say. To win this game, your job is to not get affected by your thoughts or join in your mind's conversation. No matter how nasty the inner critic is, you're not going to take it personally. No matter how dramatic your mind paints the picture or how intriguing the problem it presents, you're not going to get involved. You're just going to write down the thoughts first, because as a waiter or waitress, your role is neutral. When a customer orders something, you don't go, you want ice cream? Too much sugar. No, you can't have it. Order a salad instead. Your job is only to take down the order, not to react to the order. Your job is to listen and observe your thoughts, not judge them. And I can tell you this isn't just a theory. For me, this game was born from a moment of total frustration when I couldn't escape my own inner critic. Many years ago, while working, my inner voice wouldn't stop nagging. You shouldn't do this wouldn't work, you're wasting your time, blah blah blah. I was ignoring it because I had work to do, but it kept grumbling so much that I couldn't focus. So I was like, fine, I'm just going to stop my work and listen to what my inner critic is going to say. I grabbed a piece of paper and started writing down everything it said. After a few minutes, I noticed it kept repeating the same stuff. And I was like, you said this before, is there something else? And something magical happened. Complete silence. Then after a few minutes, my inner critic complained, I can't do this when you're looking at me like that. After that incident, I played this game with my mind many times and it always works. So why is the waiter game so effective? It works on a simple principle. Acknowledgement stops the loop. When you resist your thoughts like I did while working, they just keep nagging you like a broken record in the background. It's like having a nagging parent who keeps telling you the same thing because they think you're not listening, or an irritated customer trying to get the waiter's attention. The more you ignore them, the louder they get because all they want is to be heard. This is what causes your mind to loop the same conversation in your head, destroying your concentration or keeping you up at night. By writing the thoughts down, the waiter game helps you to break the cycle of resistance and acknowledge what your mind is saying. When you externalize your thoughts onto paper, three magical things happen. First, your thoughts are officially heard, so they no longer need to fight for your attention, and that will free up your mental space. Second, writing your thoughts down help you organize them better. Instead of having all this mental chatter, clutter swirling in your head, seeing them on paper allow you to sort and make sense of them. Third, by writing instead of thinking, you automatically shift from being a participant in the drama to being a neutral observer. You create a space between you as the awareness and your thoughts. And the analytical mind can't stand being watched. It will run out of things to say, and the thoughts simply pass. That's how you win this game. Now let's get to some nuances to make the game even more effective. First, let's talk about being the observer. When I say observe your thoughts, I don't mean you should watch them like an eagle seeking its prey. What you want is gentle awareness. It's like the waiter is attentive, but he's also relaxed. He's not staring at the customer with full concentration. waiting for an answer. This is supposed to feel like a release, a letting go, not another chore. Second, remember that your job is to take order, not agree with it. When you play the game, you'll probably notice that most of your thoughts are critical or just not very useful. After you write them down, you don't have to give them any more attention. You can literally throw the paper in the trash. But sometimes the thoughts are good ideas. This game works for those too. Writing them down tells your mind, I heard you. This is a great idea. We can come back to it later. This stops the ideas from looping in your mind so you can focus on the present. Being a neutral observer, you're not judging the thought as positive or negative. You just write them down first. So when are the best time to play? Honestly, anytime you feel your mind's getting noisy. But three moments are perfect for this. First, when you can't sleep. I always keep a notepad by my side for this exact reason. Writing down those late night worries or brilliant ideas clears your minds and let you rest. Second, you want to do this first thing in the morning. A quick 5-minute session can help you clear out any lingering anxieties and help you start your day with a clean mental slate. Third, you want to do it during a workday. When you feel overwhelmed or distracted, just taking 2 minutes to jot down what's on your mind can drastically improve your focus. And finally, how long should you play? That's completely up to you. Sometimes my inner critic goes silent after just 2 or 3 minutes. Other times I just sat in the park for over an hour, just letting it all flow. If you are busy, don't pressure yourself. Just a few minutes of taking order is enough to interrupt the mental chatter and bring you back to a state of calm. So the secret to calming your mind effortlessly isn't to fight a war with your thoughts. It's to simply change your role in the conversation. By becoming the neutral waiter, you are no longer the victim of your mind's chatter. You are the calm observer who simply acknowledges the order. This simple shift is what gives you your power back, allowing the noise to finally settle on its own. It's the perfect first step and an active practical tool. But once you learn how to manage the noise, the next step on your spiritual path is to learn how to connect with the profound silence that's always underneath it. Then you wouldn't need pen and paper anymore. I explain this deeper, more immersive practice here in my next video. Click to find out more.